Hello everybody. Today we're going to make fried chicken, buttermilk soaked fried chicken to be exact. It's one of my favorite and easiest things to make in the kitchen. It's got that down-home southern flavor. If you guys aren't cooks, you have no experience at all, I still think this is going to be a really easy one for you. And let's get started. So first let's cover our ingredients. What you're going to need for this chicken, you could either use dark meat chicken if you wanted to use legs or thighs or something like that. I personally like to use chicken breast. You can buy the pre-cut chicken breast at the store. I like to buy just the whole chicken breast and skin it and bone it, take the bones out myself, and cut it into chunks. My family really likes the chunky chicken. That's the kind I prefer to make. Second thing that you're going to need is some buttermilk. What I like to do is pour the buttermilk into a bowl and then just put my chicken slices directly into it. And then when you're done, it's going to look like this. You're going to let that buttermilk soak on that chicken for about 15 minutes. You could do a little bit longer. I wouldn't do more than 30 minutes. The next thing that you're going to do is get some all-purpose flour. I have some here. And you can use, I like to use a flat dish and pour some all-purpose flour into the dish. That's what you're going to use to bread your chicken. Next thing you do is choose your spices. You can use almost anything. I prefer to use a little bit of seasoned salt. Sometimes I will use Cajun seasoning if I want to mix it up. So what you'll do is you'll take that seasoned salt and you'll just dump it right in there into the chicken, into the flour. You're going to mix it up like so, and so it's all evenly mixed, just like that. The next thing you're going to do is take some of your buttermilk. You always want to leave just a little bit. Don't dump it all into your bowl. But if you have, that's fine. You can always use some of that. And you'll just pour little bits of it in here. Just like that. And then mix it up. And this is just going to create some chunks in your flour that are going to help bread your chicken. So when it's all nice and mixed up like that, you'll take a pair of kitchen tongs and you'll get your chicken that's already been soaking for 15 minutes. This has. And you'll take each piece and just pop it right into the flour mixture. Just like that. I like to do about 10 pieces at a time. Once you've done, you just kind of mix it around like that and make sure that all your chicken gets a nice, good breading on it. Okay, so that's the chicken. Next thing we're going to do is put it on the stove. What you're going to want to do is get some Crisco or baking lard and or vegetable oil. I like to do half and half. You could do all vegetable oil, you could do all Crisco. You're going to put it into a nice frying pan like that. You want about an inch or two of the grease to be in there. I personally like to set mine on the stove a little bit early so the grease is nice and hot. It's real important that the grease is hot. So I usually have it sitting there heating up for a good 5 to 10 minutes. This has been for this purpose. So I think we're ready to just dip the chicken right in. So you'll get your chicken tongs once again. And you'll take your nice breaded chicken. See how it's got those big chunks stuck to it? See, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but there's those big chunks that are stuck to it. That's really good. That's going to make a nice good breading. That's what your buttermilk does when you put it into the flour. So you're going to take your chicken and just put it directly into the grease. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I do want you to see how it's frying and you've got all those nice bubbles and that crackling frying noise. That's what you want it to sound like. That means that your grease is just the perfect temperature. And so you're going to let that fry about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Once you're done, you're going to notice that it's nice and golden brown. Obviously, for the purpose of this speech, we won't have enough time. I've already prepared some for us. What I've also done is put it in my oven at about 250 degrees on an oven-safe plate. That keeps it warm. So that's really good when you're having batches for your family. It stays nice and warm. This is what your finished product will look like. See how it's nice and golden brown? And the breading has just stuck to it really nicely. And that's it. That is your buttermilk soaked fried chicken. And I hope you guys enjoyed this speech because I really enjoyed giving it. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.